Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with a WBZ News Update. Our top stories: a Milford man is facing attempted murder charges this afternoon after an early morning stabbing. An officer was on patrol on Main Street just after 3:30 this morning when someone flagged him down to say he'd been stabbed. Police then arrested 18-year-old Pedro Caetano at the scene, and the victim is being treated at the hospital. The American Red Cross is hosting a blood drive today in memory of retired Lawrence firefighter James Zahn. Zahn died of cancer back in 2011. He was only 23 at the time of his death. Both his family and the Lawrence Fire Department have been holding these blood drives to celebrate Zahn's life and to keep his memory alive. It is being held at the Lawrence British Club from 2 to 7 p.m. Tonight, Governor Maura Healey will deliver her first State of the Commonwealth. She's expected to focus on the economy and education. A spokesperson for the governor says Healey will celebrate some accomplishments, such as passing the state's first tax cuts in 20 years and making school meals free for all families. She'll also talk about her efforts to create more affordable housing and her new proposal to help more families afford childcare. Will the sun do anything out there to make things warmer? Our meteorologists are tracking another system heading into the weekend. Let's get a check now on the forecast with meteorologist Jacob Wycoff.
Chilly stuff in place, not just for today, not just for tomorrow, but through the weekend. We have temperatures below freezing, the coldest stretch of winter thus far for the season. And we're not going to get above the freezing mark until we get into next week. So hopefully you're able to take care of that driveway or perhaps shovel your sidewalk, because it is definitely iced over. A lot of places reporting some spotty icing into the overnight and waking up to this morning. We are below average for the rest of this week. Light chance for snow heading into Friday. The weekend brings us another reinforcing shot of cold air. And what I mean by that is on Saturday, our wind chills are going to be stuck in the single digits, but we do have a warming trend heading into the weekend, into next week. No major storms that we're tracking, however. That's the good news. Yesterday, we picked up anywhere from 2 to 4 plus inches in some locations. And then on top of that, we saw the snow transition over to some sleet and freezing rain. And that is really what caused all the issues that we started to see. This morning was busy in the traffic center, roadways. The main ones were pretty okay. It was really the secondary roads and the sidewalks that were a bit slick. 7.3 inches is what we've picked up thus far in January for Boston. We've already picked up more snow this year than we did all of last January. So that is good news for snow lovers. High pressure building in, and we expect to see the high pressure keeping us high and dry for the day today. Currently, though, temperatures are chilly through the Midwest and upper Midwest. 24 for Boston, 20 in New York. Wind chills are also on the chilly side. You're talking single digits in Worcester, 9 in Bedford, and 11 degrees in Boston, 13 in Plymouth, teens as you go out towards the Cape and Islands. For today, back into the upper 20s, mostly sunny. It is blustery with the wind that does gust at times, 25 plus miles per hour. 14 for an overnight low. The winds out of the west will definitely still be around heading into tomorrow. To a lesser extent, we do have the clouds that start to arrive too, temperatures topping out in the upper 30s. But I mentioned our snow chance as we go into Friday afternoon and evening. There it is right there. We have the snow creeping into the picture. We're going to be on the northern extent of this coastal system, so I don't expect many impacts with it, but we could see some light accumulations through parts of the South Shore and into the Upper Cape as you go out towards the Mid-Cape as well. 1+ inch, and then some flurries, light, very light accumulations as you go along and south of the Mass Pike. Here's your 7-day forecast. We do have chilly air in place for Saturday and Sunday. In fact, our feels like temperatures on Saturday will be in the single digits, warming up as we head into next week. There's your 7-day forecast. Have a great Wednesday. Back to you.
Jacob, thanks. I'm Paula Ebben. This has been a WBZ News Update.